could adjust my jacket. I didn't like look at my clothes. Not that I ever really do. Hey guys, we're just making sure we're live. Waiting for
I got an ad.
Waiting for an ad to make sure. Hey friends, happy Wednesday, Friends Day. I'm gonna paint a little blue bumblebee painting. So mostly blue colors. I have a reference photo for one image. Oops, I saw it plugged in on pixabay.com. I've linked it in this video's description. So is that a zinnia? It's a flower with a bee butt.
That's cute.
And then
That's
the other flowers, we'll fly over and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The other flowers I just drew onto my surface. So I'm going to grab the phone. Oh, Emily's here with us tonight.
Hello. I was literally talking up until the literal last second, so we're a little like off.
Well, and then I think sometimes I forget to introduce you. You know?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was watching you step over the cords.
It's okay. I wasn't sure where they were.
Oh, I have fresh tape.
Sort of fresh. I used it to...
Oh, you did?
I was putting hangers...
Well, we haven't done a flyover in a really long time.
No, and I was putting hangers on the back of small paintings. I've been very grateful. I've been selling a lot of the little ones, like we're going to paint tonight. Does that look okay? I think that's just okay.
Yeah. And I was just going to let you sit down and then, in case you scoot your steel.
Yeah. I think when I got out of the car, I did something to that hip.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just flew out of the car too fast.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a 5" by 5" cradled wood panel from U.S. Art Supply. They don't sponsor this channel, this video. 1.5" thick. I have clear gesso, so I had put clear gesso on it. Oh, I don't know. I usually try and do a couple the night before, so then the next day I could just take some blue paint. I was thinking darker at the top and lighter at the bottom. Then I realized I was going to put dark grass down here, so then it got darker. That's the only reasoning for that. I've had this palette going. I was thinking about starting a new palette, and I'm like, oh, let's use this paint. So these are all Liquitex. I'm looking for something to point with. Titanium white, primary yellow, phthalo blue green shade. And I did, so it says 2-color painting on the title. I did take a little bit of quinacridone to mix an orange for the bee. So I'm cheating. I'm already cheating.
You're a cheater, pumpkin eater.
Here, in case somebody wants a screenshot of this, use it like a traceable. I don't know how square that is.
Pretty decent.
Okay. I drew that on with a General's charcoal pencil, a white one. And I think that sets the table.
Cool.
Well, actually, that's what I usually do to Emily. Wait a minute. I'm trying to decide what brush I want to use. So I mixed, this is phthalo blue green shade and some yellow and some white to get an aqua color. This is just phthalo blue green shade with some white. This is phthalo blue green shade and black to make a blue black, just so I have some colors on the palette. Plus I use this for another painting. This is quite a bit of yellow, a little bit of black, and a little bit of blue. And then pull it out, add some yellow, add some white, add some black to make it grayer, add even more black and white to make it a gray-green. Okay, I think that's quick, but the nice thing is you can back it up, you can come back later, you can
listen to it,
pause it. I love that about YouTube. This is a 3/8" angle brush from Royal in Langnickel. It's their Moderna line. Okay, Emily, that sets the table. I'm going to paint some grasses on.
Let's see here. So far in the chat tonight, we have Marty, Leanne, and Teresa. And we have 9 other friends with us.
Hey, friends. Thanks for joining us tonight. I was out today. It's nice out.
It is. It's so nice out. We had a lot of people going door to door. 2 people knocked on our door today.
Oh,
yeah. And I was,
selling Girl Scout cookies?
No. I wish. I would have answered that door. I don't know. I didn't even answer. They probably left stuff on the front door that we need to grab, but Something has to be like, I wonder if they're going door to door with like yard work or roofs or something, you know, because
maybe.
I was I was on the phone and then all of a sudden I was like, my sentence just trails off because I look out the window and there are like 7 dudes, like they're on a little field trip walking down the street, grown men, but like looking like they're on a field trip walking down the street, and then they all break off and go door to door. I think they left something on our front porch. But it's so funny because usually you see like one person, 2 people, like 2 people together.
Were they wearing white shirts and ties?
No, no, they weren't. And they definitely like left. They would knock and then like leave something on people's doorsteps. But it was so interesting to see so many of them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Chase was saying, he's like, "What, has it been 2 weeks since like you guys skipped 2 live streams?" Like,
I think we had one in between, didn't we?
No, like, or he was just saying it had basically that it. I don't know why my brain buffered. That it felt like so much longer since like we had a live. We only skipped the one, you know.
Yeah, the power was out.
The power went out. The power for Chase and I went out at like literally 11:06 because I texted you immediately, and then ours very much stayed out until like 6:15 p.m. So like 7 hours.
Mine was about an hour later, maybe.
Yeah.
I wasn't so worried, other than like how cold was it going to get in my house. Mm-hmm. You know, I was going to try and do different colors, but I realized I don't have a bunch of different. Like sometimes I don't have an example, but I'll do kind of browns or purples and greens. I'm not using all those colors. So I can just get some paint on here. I'm not going to paint too much of the sides, but have the color carry over. A lot of times I just do the grass and then I put the flowers on. Oh, this is the flower with the bee butt. And I've covered up some of the petals, but I know where it is, kind of thing. But I thought I'd try it this way too. It might be a little quicker. I can use some of my cheater orange in here too.
Teresa says, door to door Girl Scout cookies with a bunch of exclamation marks. Yeah, I can't, I mean.
I don't think my gal is selling them anymore.
Well, and I kind of thought we would at least, there's got to be like, I live in a neighborhood that would definitely have Girl Scouts, you would think. Or like, you know, it's young kids kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they don't go door to door as often, you know? It's more like, you know, set up shop in a one location kind of thing. And then like, I see the occasional post on Facebook like, Susie's selling her Girl Scout cookies again. Like, let me know if, like, here's her link. Because they have like those links now or whatever. Let me know if you want to buy any kind of thing.
My source was in Arizona. I'm in Nebraska.
Yeah, your hookup.
Yeah, I think she's too old.
Your dealer.
My dealer. Moved on.
Yeah.
Which, of course, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chase, there's some young girl that sells them I don't know if it's the same girl. I'm just assuming the same girl. At least the last few years has sold them at the bowling alley that Chase has a league at. Oh. And I always tell him, get me a box or whatever, because he asks me, and then he falls prey to like the little girl with the sweet voice, and all she said was, it's the last year of the Toastiers. And then he's like, and then I just said, give me one of each.
Well, I only bought however many boxes I brought to your house.
2?
Man, they're gone. I mean, they're not set up there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of, here's Chase with his $9.99, his little goat emoji.
Hey, Chase, man, thank you so much. I hear BLTs tomorrow.
I don't think I told him, so.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Yeah, I don't know, I think I got up about 3:30, 4 a.m. the morning of the blizzard, and there's a whole bunch of hail piles. Little hail. Looked like snow. Because, you know, it had been thunder.
Yeah, it didn't sound like hail at our place. It sounded just loud because our master bedroom window isn't like protected or anything, but it just sounded loud.
It was. Well, then it was sleeting. Mm-hmm. And then when it turned over to snow, then it was thunder. You know, it was still thundering, but thunder snow. Mm-hmm. It's like, wow. But I didn't think about how all that ice was gonna stick to everything. I think this is quicker. I painted this once before. I took it down to the gallery. Oh, I could maybe look it up on my print store, or I could have Emily do it on my iPad when she's got us stopping. Yeah. I liked how I printed it or painted it before, but it took a long time.
Which one is it?
So Ann-Troe.
Yeah, no, I don't need that. What is it? Which page?
It'd be under flowers and it'd be one of the new ones. And it's a blue Bumblebee. I think I titled it "Don't Be Blue."
Oh, right here. You literally have it open.
Oh, do I?
I mean, you had the correct page open. I had to click on the specific.
I must have been looking at something else.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Do you want it unplugged because you're going to show it? Or?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great.
There you go.
Just leave it unplugged. Well, I'm kind of almost funny about keeping things plugged in and charged to where it's silly. But boy, everything was charged for me.
I know, yeah.
I was glad. Sorry, we don't keep talking about it. We had 2 blizzards in 2 months.
Yeah. The first one didn't feel as blizzardy. It was blizzardy,
but it was
not
blowing sideways.
But this was blizzardy. Like, I mean, like, maybe it was because the heat wasn't kicking on. We could hear everything.
Oh, when the power goes off for a long time.
Oh, and like last time our windows didn't get caked with ice like this time.
Yeah, no, the rain and the mix, and that was bad. The first one was more of a just traditional blizzard.
Yeah. And I mean, the power went out last time, but nowhere near.
No.
I mean, geez, I think Chase saw 80,000 people at some point.
Oh, yeah.
80,000 plus.
Yeah, I saw more than that, but I mean, it just depends.
Yeah, when you look.
Yeah.
Or in what they're including too.
Yeah.
Like, is that just Douglas County or is that surrounding?
Right.
But I did you see any pictures of basically where that tornado was last year? Or last year? Was that last year this time?
We had the straight line winds last year.
The tornado that went through, like, it started in, like...
Oh, that
almost
I could
Lincoln.
see.
Yeah. Yes, that one.
I couldn't see it, but I could see the cloud.
But it went through, like, what? The backside of, like, mid-Elkhorn or whatever?
Yeah.
Apparently, basically same area, same spot. Like, just snap, 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 snap. Like, all the power lines.
Oh.
Just snapped.
That's terrible, really.
Yeah. Because there's nothing, like, really... It's just kind of fieldy out there since it's still developing and stuff. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
I'm just putting in some... I have green in my paintbrush. I'm being a little more efficient. I really should. Well, I was going to say I should stop, but... Yeah, I was getting a little nervous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could tell. Once I had power back.
Well, then I was like, oh, mine's coming, and then I got the robocall.
Yeah, but we got the robocall too, so I was hoping that would soothe you, but it didn't. I don't think it did, really.
Oh, what if?
Yeah, we like 5 minutes after Chase and I's power came back, we got like a robocall saying that it wouldn't be back on until Monday. I was like, oh, it's Wednesday. Thank God it's back. But I think they only, because they didn't even have power, so I bet they just sent one bulk one out for literally everyone.
Yeah.
That was affected, and it's just, that's worst case scenario.
Yeah, it made sense, but I'm just like, oh, the sun's going down. Kind of made me want to buy some sort of generator.
I know. I was telling Chase, I was like, when we're sitting there, and I'm like, okay, I wonder if they make like hand crank, like, I know they make hand crank radios and like hand crank little lanterns.
I just saw one on CBS this morning.
Yeah, I wonder if they make hand crank like battery packs, so you can just keep hand cranking it, and then we could keep charging our phones.
It was a solar and a hand crank.
Because solar wouldn't have helped during the blizzard. There was
No.
zilch sun, so I don't need the solar. I need the...
I'm going to paint in part of the bee so it can dry. Just checking my time.
Dee says, hello, all a bit late with the beautiful weather today. Yeah, it's pretty here too.
Hey, Dee.
It's nice.
We're scarred from last week's blizzard still. We're fine.
Yeah, we had it. I mean, aside, some people, like, I had friends that don't live too far away that had power the whole time. They're like, you didn't have power for 7 hours, you know?
Your brother had power.
Yeah, which you would think, like, he may, I guess he had another storm, so I was going to say, just because.
Sometimes I wonder if it's where he lives on such a...
Yeah, a populated situation, yeah.
Near necessary things. Excuse me.
But yeah, I was, I got a lot done of a baby blanket, so. I kept telling Chase, like, I'm so glad I have hobbies that don't need electricity. Because I read and I crocheted.
I painted and I just used the window light.
Yeah,
for videoing.
Chase's phone was dead by like 1 p.m. Oh, yeah. And he took like 2 naps and he did some crosswords of like an old crossword book we had that's from when we last like traveled or something.
Oh, yeah, because he's all online.
Yeah. But it was really, or at least electricity. Doesn't need the online, just needs the electricity.
Right. True. I'm just painting where it's going to be black, kind of blue. Sometimes I cover that all up. And sometimes I use brown. I kind of like the brown. Let's see what this looks like. I'm going to paint. Well, no. I'm going to paint. I'm going to put a little white in the orange so it's more opaque. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I change what I... Is that in? Yes. Sometimes I kind of change how I drew it. That's higher up than I want it. It'll be okay. So here's where I'm cheating because I wanted the orange, excuse me, for the shadow. I could have used gray. I really should have used gray. Keep it a true two-color painting. If I was thinking.
You were thinking.
I'd just use gray. I'm going to use a little white and yellow. The birds were like, what the heck? And I have a bird feeder out back. And then they were gathering, I don't know how to describe it, like a little wood fence right up alongside the house and patio. I guess that describes it. And the birds were just, and there's no snow, and it blocked the wind. So I had robins and house finches, and they're all just kind of hanging out there like best buds.
Yeah, they're like, the lady that feeds us is safe. Hang here.
And occasionally they'd go eat, and the bird feeder's going,
yeah,
crazy. It was kind of fun, but so Wally, my tuxedo cat, was loving the blizzard because the birds were right by the glass door. He was so excited. I'm like, well, you're not bored.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna work. I'll let that dry. I got about 9 minutes before I thank people. Okay. Let's use the same brush. Work left to right. Would be good for drying and smearing in my hand. I don't know. I think I'll put all the flowers over my stems for now, and I can always put more stems in over the flowers. Okay.
Yeah.
I keep trying to look. Oh, I could look at that one that I showed. Oh, so I didn't. Emily was talking, and I didn't say. This took longer because I have all these smaller brush strokes in the background. For one, that's one reason why it took quite a bit longer. And I did a bunch of small brush strokes in the dark area. I don't know if you can see that too. Other than that, it doesn't look like it should take that much longer, but it did. I enjoyed it, though. It's very relaxing just to, vary the brush strokes, put them in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my light's going to come from, I have lost the sun you made now. I think, oh, there it is.
Oh.
It pulled off part of my cork board, so it doesn't stay
up
very well.
Oh.
Okay, so my lights, we're going to say, is coming, well, it's really coming from the top. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I still don't, let's just do this. Grab some of this dark.
Dark.
Probably should start lighter. Just because then it's easier on my brush, but I'm going to just wipe off my brush on a paper towel.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the golf commentators.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
You're painting in front of a live studio audience right now.
Oh, Emily and I just both listened to, Lessons in Chemistry. I was going to say Supper at 6.
Supper at 6, yeah.
Oh. And I had seen the series.
Yeah, I haven't yet.
That's still the same. That's about the same value. I do want to be darker here. After I did that, it got so dark. I don't know if you can see that. See the value change. So just wipe off my brush. Well, here, let's use this color. I don't know if I added much white. I think we'll call that good.
Cute.
Could put the stem in first, too. I didn't. Okay. So if light from the top. Is that going to be light enough? Am I in frame? Of course, this gives me more frame.
You're way in frame.
Okay. Oh, same value. I just grab some white. Dirty brush. Sometimes quite often I put the centers in first. I don't know if that's necessarily, now I can just put the center in on top. What color?
So, I, all of a sudden, like, all of the audiobooks that I had, like, I was in line for with Libby, and thanks to whoever said that. Oh my gosh, both of us use Libby so much.
I sent it to my favorite son, Jack.
Oh, yeah. He was telling me that he was gonna, I sent him books that I liked. I don't know if I listened to them all in Libby, though, because I also get hours through Spotify. But, anyway, so sometimes I'll just bulk, like, save a bunch if I notice that, like, oh, these are all backed up for a while, kind of thing. And then
put them on hold?
Yeah. Well, one that I've been waiting for that I'm like, oh, Chase, this is one that we have to, like, listen to together. I know you'll like the book because he likes a previous book of the author has been adapted into a movie, and Chase likes the movie. I didn't realize, like, I was just going, get in line.
Oh.
And so I waited, like, 12 weeks or something, and it's just the normal book.
Oh, it's not the audio.
It's not the audiobook.
I've
and
done
they don't
that.
have the audiobook, which is why I did it, because I just saw it and I was like, oh, yep, it's the one right there. Like, They don't have an audiobook for it. Or like, well, Libby doesn't. Or at least all the
I understand. I've had that. I've done that to myself. I'm not liking what's going on here. I think I just need to move on and come back and fix it.
Because I was so excited. I was like, oh, yeah. Because Chase is like, we should listen to one together. And I was like, yeah. I do think that one is on Spotify. Like, so I could save the premium hours 1 month or whatever for that book for us. Mm-hmm. But I was so disappointed.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, this one isn't for a while. And then it finally, like, someone must have enough people must have passed up on it kind of thing. To the point that I got it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah! Nope.
Wrong format.
I went to borrow it. I literally almost hit borrow, and I'm like, wait, where are the little earbuds? Why isn't it, how many hours is this? Why isn't it telling me how many hours this is?
I think I need to clean off my brush because I keep not getting what I want. Yeah, that stinks. I thought you were going to say you had a bunch come due at the same time.
Oh, I did. I have them, so there's one library, or the, one of the library that I, pawn off you or whatever, the library card you pay for out of state, that one has a shorter wait time. So or like hold time, or not hold time, how long you get it. Like they get to choose if you have it for like 2 weeks or 21 days or something, I think is the period.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
And I had a 21-day one, and I was like halfway through, or a 21-day one and a 14-day one came up at the same time. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll blow through the one that's 14 days in like 2 days. So I took both. But yeah, I have like 3 that all, like I had like a whole bunch that came all at once, and so I have them all delivering later.
I wonder if it's going to get confusing if we all 3 use it.
Oh, I see. Well, it might just suck up all the holds.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's probably a limit.
Yeah, you only get so many holds.
So my biggest issue is just the value, whether I like it or not. This one I'm going to paint them all in and then see what I think. Okay, that looks flat. It's feeling like about 6:30 to me.
You're 2 minutes away. And when you said that, I was still, for some reason, I thought of the dog.
Oh, yeah, the dog and
6:30.
lessons of chemistry.
Yeah. Since we were still talking books
lessons
and
from
Libby.
chemistry?
Lessons in chemistry. Yeah.
Well, and my friend read the Lost Girl Lake title that I can never get right.
Oh, the Lake of Lost Girls. There's only one the. I was trying to put more in there.
Well, and she's like, I really like, and then she did this. It's like, that's a hard title. Mm-hmm. It's funny.
I didn't know she read that one.
Yeah, I recommended it to her. She really liked it.
I really liked it.
I thought it was good, but I think sometimes I usually listen to them when I'm painting, so maybe that's part of it.
Yeah. I really liked it. At first I was like, oh, because I kind of clocked. There was one point towards the back half, towards maybe the back fourth of the book, like, I was like, oh, I know what's happening. But then there was still like another twist at the end that I didn't see coming, so it redeemed it for me, and I really liked it.
I don't want to talk too much about it in case.
I know, because it's like.
In case people want to read it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really liked it too.
But that's on my, like, when we go to half price, like, I want a physical copy of that book. I really like that one. It's very good.
Oh, I can do that.
You could, it's more thrillery rather than, like, that's, like, more mystery, like, what happened, who did it kind of thing. But I really like None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. Though that's kind of more, like.
I have it on my list. I don't know if I've read it yet.
That one's more, like, suspense thriller, like you just know that something's happening all along, and you know it's this specific person, but you you're like, but what the heck is happening? So it's not like as much whodunit. It's more like what is happening.
What the heck?
Yeah. But I really liked it. And it's takes place in like the UK, so the narrators are British, which I like. It's fun. So they, they talk in their accents.
Oh yeah, I like that too. Oh, I love the Harry Potter series that I listened to over the holidays. All 7 books.
Yeah, you were listening for a while for those.
I had to wait because
I had to wait.
I was just using Omaha's library, and they don't license very many copies.
Mm-hmm.
So waiting. But the guy that Jim Dale, I think, narrated it.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Yeah, I wouldn't have known about Libby if it wasn't for the chat.
I know.
So thank you, chat.
I probably wouldn't have.
Too light. Go ahead.
Yeah, I really only got into you did audiobooks before I did, but I was like, I want to be reading right now, but like laundry needs to get done or something needs to get done or like,
yep.
Or I'm working and I'm like, I really need something to listen to. I wish I could like somehow read and work at the same time. Well,
I can't do emails and listen. I can do laundry and listen,
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly, I can paint and listen. Of course, maybe it's because I'm much better. It's all the training on the live stream and getting used to painting and talking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, and then I have one channel through an app, so it's CBS.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes I'm just like doing exercises or whatever, and Drew Barrymore's on.
Yeah.
And the audience thought 63% of the audience, I think it was this morning, said that listening to an audiobook is reading.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people think it's not.
I know, which I think is.
But I still picture everything. I don't see the words.
I know, I picture everything. I saw 2 arguments. One is kind of damning, where I'm like, oh, if I thought otherwise, it would make me feel like bad. I wouldn't want someone saying that to me if like we're in an argument and like and someone's for and against,
Mm-hmm.
One is when you think about a book you've listened to on audio, are you recalling as much of the plot and retaining as much of the plot as you would be if you read it? Like, do you remember what happened? Do you remember the major plot points?
So I'm a terrible reader, and I flip things.
So you probably are retaining it.
I retain a lot more when I listen to it. It's just like in school. I always went to school because if I just like skipped a bunch of days and read it, if I could see the instructor, if I made doodles in my notes, all those things helped me.
Yeah. And then also,
but most people aren't like that.
The one that's a little more like, ooh, reason of like, you should consider it reading is that, would you ever tell a blind person they didn't read a book because they listened to it on audio?
No.
I know. I saw that because there is,
my grandfather.
Exactly. I think there is because there is a book community online, especially like a younger generation of the book community, like literally called Book Talk on TikTok. And they'll put up like insane numbers. Like, I read 150 books this year. Well, then they break it down and you realize that they did a lot of audio. So like, oh, you're still living a life and you're just probably like commuting and driving and doing laundry and cleaning your house to an audiobook. It's not like you physically sat for that many hours and did it. So I think there's something to say like, okay. If you're boasting about like, I did this many books this year, being able to do audio allows you to do other things as well. But I still think it's reading.
I kind of get it.
Yeah, I get like both. I get where people are like both sides, but
I like it too because it's not just my voice in my head.
Yeah.
So that helps me too.
I do like
because you're not quite me, but you're similar to me in some ways.
Yeah, I like they become like, oh, that's that person's voice,
Yeah.
So it trips me up when sometimes I've listened to enough of them that I've cross or like, you know, a narrator has narrated another book and I'm like, no, that's so-and-so's voice. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
You only get to read one book and that is it.
Well, depending on who's been talking, they'll do the other person's voice, but they'll at least change their inflection.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that makes sense, because like when Jim Dale did all the voices, but this is what I'm listening. What am I reading now? Oh, I'm listening to Gone Girl. It was a movie. Sometimes the male voice will do his wife's, like, oh, my wife would, you know. And then the wife will sometimes do the husband's voice.
Oh, so yeah, that's...
But it's okay, because I'm getting it.
That's dual narration. So it's like they're reading different chapters, I assume.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then a duet is when no matter what chapter it is, they like cut in and the male does all the male voices and the woman does all the female voices or whatever.
Well, I don't mind if it's just one person.
Yeah.
At all.
Nah. They usually do like good enough voices where I'm like, yep, that's them.
Yeah. Okay, are we done? I was going to.
Yeah. We were 6 minutes past a thank you break.
That's okay. I didn't want to.
We were on a tangent about audiobooks.
Well, I'm like, I can see where it's not reading. I'm not reading words. I'm not. For my brain, I'm loving it.
I love it
because my retention stinks. Would you say, sweetie, my retention stinks?
Yeah, but
just wait till I have like dementia.
Yeah. No, watch it be reversed. You just like, for some reason, like,
I get better.
You never let anything go. Like, I accidentally promised you like 6 weeks from now, and you're like in your 90s, and you're like, you said 6 weeks ago that I could do this.
Instead of, I know I've asked you this 3 or 4 times, but is this what we're doing?
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? I like that I can have 2 books going at once, and it's not like it's all in my. It feels more separate. So and I make sure I'm listening to, I'm reading.
You have different voices in your head, not your own.
Yes, like I'm physically reading it one genre, and I have to listen to another.
Yeah.
I have to keep it separate though to help anyway.
Yeah. No, well, we're similar though. So.
Yeah.
I just want to take a minute and thank Jean C. and Sharon B. for sending money to support the channel. Thank you.
We got yellow paint.
I did get yellow paint.
When did we go? Saturday? We got yellow paint.
It was Saturday. For a while, I was really talking about that, if you don't understand why we're giggling.
Yeah, that you always needed. Every time, you'd always be like, I need yellow paint.
Well, and when you mix, I don't want to say always, but almost always use a lot more yellow than any other color when the mix, because yellow isn't as strong.
Anyway.
I wanted to thank someone. They purchased a print. They're from Newport News, Virginia. They purchased a bee's knees print.
Oh, cute.
The link, I have a lot of links in my descriptions, which I don't know if that's smart. But it's it'll say prints. I think it's under fun stuff. And then I wanted to let everyone know that Susie G won the Cow House flag giveaway I did through email.
Yay!
And I've added my email link to the last 5 videos, newest videos and live streams. And I'll be putting it in all that information in the description. And I've added one more. I added the newsletter. It's nice because then we don't get scammers.
I know, it cuts out on the...
I feel there's not as much excitement because you just reply and I keep the emails in order and then I have random.org pick, 1 through whatever. Because it was more fun on Facebook in that you could see other people.
Yeah.
But it also keeps me more compliant with, I'm not supposed to incentivize you to do anything. Basically.
Yeah.
So, but I needed you to comment. Anyway. And also it's a nice way to thank the email subscribers. I really don't. I was only sending out 2 emails a year. But if I get some inventory built up, we'll do a painting giveaway next. I just need to stop selling, which I really don't want to say that.
Yeah.
But I'll do another giveaway. Or maybe I'll get another sample from a manufacturer and give that away.
Cute.
Anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know.
Yeah. Teresa said when we were on our audiobook tangent,
rant.
While you're painting, we're talking about books. I have painting class tomorrow. Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh.
That's so fun. And just finished my rough sketch. I was feeling uninspired, so you've already helped me. Aw.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you're doing very spring today.
Well, I have 3 or 4 bee paintings up on my little section in the...
Oh, do you? Yeah. Spring. Spring has sprung. I'm trying to think about...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. You finish.
I was going to say I need to paint more birds.
Oh, yeah. Spring.
They're selling.
I have to... April's literally like next week. I have to think about what I'm doing for the April wall at the gym. The chalk wall.
The chalk wall.
I know. I was kind of thinking
April
like...
showers bring flowers.
I think they're going to
Easter.
do like some kind of like refer people promotion thing. So I usually try to work a pun in there. Like for Valentine's Day, I said, what'd I do? I said, it was like refer a friend and you both get like a month free. But I did like, what did I do? Oh, make your gym crush your swole mate. Like you're getting swole from working out. And then it was 2 little hearts.
I don't know if my crowd's going to know that word because I don't know that. Excuse me, I don't know that word.
Like when you work out, you get swole because you get buff.
Swollen?
Basically. But yeah, and I did 2 little hearts hugging each other. It was very cute. But so there wasn't one for May, so I could just do whatever I wanted, but I think he wants to do another thing. So I have to think about a cute April, I was typing in like spring puns. So then I could maybe turn something into
spring chicken.
Oh, a spring chicken. Oh my God, that'd be so cute. I did a goose last month, though. The goose was really cute.
I don't think anybody's going to really... I mean, if I were you, I'd be doing the same thing, but I don't think anybody's going to really go, oh, she did.
No, someone did comment on the gym's, like, Facebook page and said whoever does the board every month, like, kills it, and it looks so good. Like, I can't wait to see a new masterpiece. And I was like, oh, that's me!
That was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Much better than the complaints.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to blend. I don't know if I'm succeeding. No, I think I overblended. Oh, this brush. Can you see that it's kind of getting furry, splitting? Maybe you can't.
It's focusing on the paint.
Yeah, I'm just going to roll it and see if that helps a little. I'm going to ride my electric bike tomorrow.
Has the battery been going in fine? Ever since we did that one thing, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Weird. I've been having that with other, you remember like the window and the...
Did you get the window lock?
Yeah,
okay.
you asked me to.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it fixed before the blizzard.
Good.
But it's just kind of weird how I was having... And I get mad, which it really is like, oh, that's not helping to get mad. I just like a couple layers of paint because then it looks, I don't know, less like a watercolor. I don't know how much highlight I'm going to need because I'm going to put, maybe I won't. I'm going to put wings on there.
Oh, I did see like a cute card or something. I just looked up like general puns and I saw a cute card that said like rooting for you. And it was like a carrot and what grows in the ground? A potato.
Beets.
A beet. And it was like half sticking up out of the ground. I thought that would be cute. Rooting for you.
At a gym.
Yeah. And then like, rooting for you. Because like this month I did like go for the gold or like shoot for the gold. And I did a pot of gold. And then there was like a cute little... Because really, like, St. Patrick's Day is, like, halfway through. I did, like, a little duck with some flowers, too. He was cute. But I try to be funny about it. Punny.
You know, I could mess with this all day long. I think bees have 6 legs. I usually only show 2 or 3.
I think so, too.
Oh, I'm doing that. Oh, you know what? I could pick it up. I get so used to the other videos. Just leave it alone. Okay. let that dry a little bit and we'll put some wings on it. I kind of want to wash off, and I really probably should wait. The chalk pastel. I'm going to dab at it and see if I can get away with it. Ah. Oh, some of the chalk pastel went over the paint. I think that'll be okay. I think I need to leave that alone.
I love your bees.
Yeah, I kind of dropped the white butts just because they're small, still on the smaller side. Oh, I forgot this bee over here completely. Well, actually, let's so the flat reference photo has these whole bunch of standing up parts, but I just made it solid on this one.
Oh, but if it's a referral, I could do like bring your bud, and I could do tulips.
I'm
Bring your
still
bud.
thinking about a
I
chalk
am.
wall at the gym.
Bring your bud. Bring your best bud.
Could do that's
A
good.
referral thing, yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get.
Oh, how pretty is you?
I can get kind of a light brown. That's not much of a value change though. Do a little. I don't know if you guys can see that. I need to remember to pick it up. Whoop, I'm wiping it up now. Let's just maybe call that good. Cleaning out my brush. I kind of want something over here. They look kind of a little awkward. Those two little violet-like flowers. I think I'm going to just take some yellow and paint in the circle. Well, here, if I'm going to hold it up, maybe I'll remember to hold it up if I... So I don't, because I drag my sleeve through my paint, which is why I have it on the wrong side. I'm wondering if I can see it better. When it's not flowing quite like I want, a little more water. But then it also needs another coat. I like to keep my layers smooth, so it's easy to change or paint on top of. I don't know. I have a little black. I was going to put like a little black head there. I don't know. Maybe a little less prominent, because we're really looking at the back side. I don't know how many of these. I don't put them all up on my print store anymore. I've done so many of these. Yeah, that's not thin enough. It's not thin enough because it's not flowing skinny.
Vivian says your paintings are always so amazing. Thank you for all you share.
Oh, thank you so much. I like looking back at YouTube. And I'm like, wow, I've grown. It's fun. Okay, I think this is kind of dry, not really, but a little bit dry. I'm going to try maybe just swiping. Yeah, that might make a little, it's going to get bigger as I mess with it. I'm like, does it matter that much? I don't know. That didn't do anything. I don't like that. Let's fix it. So back to that angle brush, 3/8 inch. Maybe a really light. I'll leave some white in there. Well, I don't like, I don't like a lot of things. I'm like, oh, I just need to step away from it sometimes. And keep painting. I feel like I hear everybody saying, yeah, but I overpaint all the time. Yeah, you just keep trying. You'll figure it out. It's not a very satisfying answer. I'm looking to see. Looks like a futon mattress in my neighbor's truck. Being nosy. Nosy neighbor. Okay, just leave that alone. Maybe go. Is that gonna be lighter blue? It is. It shows up a bit better. I like that better. Of course, that's darker blue. So it's fun if you can get it right the first time, but I think I like that better. Oops.
I love those fat petals.
Yeah, they're just direction, really.
Mm-hmm. They just look wet.
Some of them are right now.
Yeah, but they look wet.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, I blended them.
Mm-hmm. Wet.
Yeah.
I like those.
Okay, let's put in, I think I also might like it better if, kind of load it up with some more detail. Oh, I don't want that color. I mean, I do want that color, but not right. Let's grab this. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. These are so close, I don't know why I mixed them that close. Nope, I didn't really lighten that one up. So I laid down a dot of paint. Sometimes it's kind of nice to highlight. Sorry, guys, I did have a cough drop in. I don't think Wally's ever going to come to alive with his schedule.
Yeah. He's always, by the time I get here, he's always in bed.
Yeah, I feed him.
And I bug him.
Oh, I don't think he minds. He was purring.
Mm-hmm.
But I feed him a snack around. It just depends on the day.
Mm-hmm.
4 to 5:30. Sometimes I go sideways. Okay, now I'm thinking if it's everywhere, it's nowhere. So I stopped. I'm going to put a little...
Can you hear my stomach growling?
I did.
Okay, I didn't know how loud it was.
Everybody heard it.
That'd be interesting. If you could go back and you just hear, oh. I ate a snack, but I ate it in the car. Maybe it was just a touch too soon.
Well,
I should have saved it.
You could go grab like a little bag of chips or...
No, I'm okay.
I have peanuts and almonds and...
Then I'll be munching on the microphone. I only have 30 minutes. I'll live.
Could unplug and munch.
Just munch really far away.
Yeah. Here, I'm just kind of looking like, what next?
I really like those blues.
Isn't that pretty? Well, it's an overall blue painting, but I've got quite a bit of green. The other one was just plain old darker, so I might go darker. What was I thinking? Oh, I was going to fill in some of another coat on the bee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I grabbed white, but I don't know if I need it now. Actually, you could have a little shadow. She. A day or two after the blizzard, there's a fly on my screen.
There's like a mayfly stuck in between, I don't know if it's alive, stuck in between the screen and the like window in my, so like if I opened the window, somehow it got through the screen.
Like, how did he not just be blown into another? Oh, did you say Marty was here?
Mm-hmm.
Marty, I think I have your dirt.
Oh, yeah.
I was sweeping it up again today. It's reddish.
It is. Like, it was the weirdest. So
Is your dirt red, Marty?
Yeah. We didn't have any power, so Chase and I, like, obviously were like, well, I guess we'll shovel, even though it's going to melt the next day.
Yeah.
Because it was, like, projected to be 45 the next day. We are shoveling. One, Chase broke one of the shovels because the snow was so heavy, because it's, like, ice underneath.
All the ice under it, yeah.
But it's, like, slush under the snow, under the top layer of pretty white snow, and it's just red. And it makes the sloppiest little sound, and, like,
I think it was actually from Texas, but
was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Like the side window of the house, like that was getting just beat.
Oh yeah.
It's just dirt streaks.
Yeah.
And it's just so dirty. Like the cement
So
is dirty.
dirty.
So we got somebody's dirt from south of us.
We have southern dirt. Well, and I think there is some red clay in Nebraska, but I don't know where. Because they used to make some bricks locally, you know, red brick. But most yards is the clay's kind of yellow. Well, it's kind of yellow looking. But anyway, yeah, I've got somebody's dirt. They can come pick it up.
Everywhere is so dirty now. The top of our trash can is just like red dirt.
I feel like I'm in a new construction area.
Yeah.
I bet my back patio was just filthy.
I bet our deck is dirty.
Oh, yeah. It's supposed to rain this weekend. Maybe that'll take care of a lot of it.
Yeah. Unless that's also dirty. Because I did hear that also, like, the rain that we had before that was pretty dirty because it had been so dry. And then it's windy, so it's been so windy in the south that, like, it just stirs up in the air and stays there. And then it came down with the rain on us.
Kind of funny. Okay, do what I was going to do, because I'm going to run out of time. And I just look at it. I put my watch on theater mode, 30 minutes. I think I want to go darker. Maybe after I did that, maybe I want to put in some more flowers first, and then go darker. I don't know if it matters. So I could put the flowers on top of the dark.
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters. Acrylics can be pretty darn forgiving. I don't know if I like that at all.
Oh yeah, I like those guys.
I'm gonna come back
Little
and
boop boop swipe.
yeah, aren't those fun? I'm gonna bring that one forward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if that did anything. When do you have to have this project done by? Because I saw Friday.
Friday.
I saw the person had a birthday already. I saw the message like on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Friday. It's okay. I don't
know where to put this.
Let's see.
It's lighter than I want it.
I think I have one more square to do after I get this one done.
I don't think they watch our stream, but just on the off chance, I didn't want to mention it.
I don't think she does. She's in the group, though.
True. I forgot about that.
I know. I think that's so funny. And it catches me off guard, because occasionally she's like, she makes a comment about something, like somebody posted something and I'm like, how do you know that? Oh yeah, you're in there.
That's so nice.
She's like, that painting I saw was really good. I'm like, what are you talking about? How do you know that?
I'll finish the sides off camera. Okay, let's go darker. I think I just sighed. That was kind of interesting. Maybe
I sighed earlier too.
Maybe I wasn't breathing.
I think I was holding my breath while I was crocheting, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know. It might, you know what? Let me look at the stream. That's my reference photo. Something went wrong. Oh, hey. Ooh, it loaded and it has me up to speed.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
I like it.
I need my hand to move.
I love that dark blue on the one really dark petal on the upper right corner.
Yeah.
That's juicy.
I think of those as violets. Oh, it's darker. In person, it's not as dark. I'm still gonna... Maybe I need some lights. Maybe I need some straight up black.
You know what? I found out that violets are technically like my birth month flower.
Oh, really?
And that's why I think you like to grow them and why you keep them around, because I'm your favorite daughter.
Okay, so I won't correct you right now. You like that? I mean, because you know I have a violet, don't you?
Yeah, they're easy to keep alive.
No, that's not why.
Why? Oh, no. Did Graham or your grandma have violets?
My grandmother had a west window in a 1930s bungalow house.
Yeah.
And it had glass shelf after glass shelf, at like 1, 2, 3, like 5 or 6. And they were loaded with violets, and she would start them from leaves and grow. She loved them.
But you say, once you figure out how to take care of them, they're easy.
Sometimes I get them and they die.
Yeah.
But once they've been around for a while, then it's good.
Yeah, they're good.
Because I'm like, you get watered once a week and you get watered this amount, and you're going to have to learn to live with that. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I don't. Because I don't think of them.
But, so I think you do that because for me.
You.
For me. Which is so sweet of you. That's so nice.
Yeah, I'm all about that. Okay, I can't paint.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm like, where do I want to go? I'm at the painting slower, smaller detail stage.
Mm-hmm. The weeds.
And then this is sliding down on me. Maybe it's time for lighter because I'm not doing a bunch of dark. Oh, I think we'll just leave it. I kind of got sloppy. Okay, let's see if we like... I might be getting close, kind of close-ish to done-ish.
Close-ish to done-ish?
Yeah, you gotta say the ishes.
Close-ish to done-ish.
So I think I'm gonna sign it right there. Yeah, this one was quicker doing it up and down, and oh, you know what I could do is so that occurred to me. I've got kind of hard lines. Maybe it's time to put in weeds over.
Ooh.
Or whatever. I don't know if they're weeds, stems. Oh.
Little grassies.
Yeah. It's got hot.
Do you need me to fan you? I could.
Too much information that I share. Does this... Oh yeah, it's cute. I gotta keep stepping back from it.
It's so cute.
It's really nice just to have, if you really just use the blue and the yellow, it's built-in harmony. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna put the wings on. Just so I don't keep switching. I'm using 2 brushes tonight. So the number 1 round and then the angle brush. I'm just gonna use this. Maybe I'll use this color. I haven't really used it. Of course, I don't have to. But I like to put a darker color down first for the wings and then white on top. Oh, maybe I want to go darker. I kind of looked at the value as I hit the painting there. Touched the painting. It's getting sticky, so I'm putting some water in it. There we go. Oh, I almost dropped my brush right on it. Usually I use a little bit bigger brush, but this will work.
Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know why. I wonder if I need to like update my Chrome. Occasionally the link like dies. And it just says, oh snap, this link's broken. And it's done that the last few times, but you're still fine on my phone.
I'm going on my iPad.
Yeah. I don't know. It happened the last live too.
I'll let that dry. So I'd make it a little longer. Okay. I think this bee is in front of that stem.
Mm-hmm.
Could do it either way. Oh, I don't like that.
Uh-oh.
There, that one's better. Oh, and I've got little dry bits. Okay,
I
probably
like
can't
his
see 'em.
wings.
I
They're
can't
sweet.
see 'em.
You're sweet.
I'm trying to pick out the dry bit and it's getting bigger. Don't like the dry bits. I don't know if I like his legs. I probably sound like I'm going to be the negative acrylic painter on YouTube. That's just the critic popping out and evaluating. Okay, let's put in, we need some more weeds. I could, a couple coats just to strengthen the yellow. I don't know if you can even see it. Was that your phone?
Yeah, it was me. And that was my stomach. That little one, it went,
Oh, it was your stomach.
well, the first bzz was my phone, and then
No.
was my stomach.
Yeah, I was thinking different area.
Oh, you were thinking different.
Mm-hmm.
I see you. I
You're
see
just
you.
trying to.
I'm trying to cover.
You know, this is a little studio, and I only have one little candle going. I'm glad you laughed. Bathroom humor isn't always fun. Okay. Let's go back to my reference. Sometimes that helps me if I did something I like. Oh, not particularly. I kind of want to. I was pretty busy there, though, too. Do we like that? I don't know.
We'll find out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a journey.
Oh, gosh.
It's a journey.
It is.
Sometimes the journey is a lot smoother, so it's kind of like, you know, a direct flight to easy, you know, you boarded fast, you didn't have to wait in TSA a long time. And then sometimes the journey is like a covered wagon, and you're just bouncing.
I think I'm more the covered wagon most of the time.
And then one of the horses gets spooked, so all of a sudden you're going off track. No suspension on that covered wagon, you know. You feel every bump.
Feeling it. I think I should stop. I think this is getting too busy.
I don't know. I like it. You've added a lot of depth to it, you know. It feels less flat.
Yeah, it does help when you put things behind.
I like it a lot.
Warmer and lighter comes forward.
It's very juice too, you know.
It is pretty juicy.
I just freaking love that
I need to
blue.
go back to... The sky's a little cloudy. Because originally I was going to do all the little squares. Here, I'll show you again. Which would lightens up the sky. And then I thought, well, I can't... it took me like 3 hours to paint it. Oh, let's get rid of my YouTube. And then I also get... I don't get in trouble. But there's a few... I sell at a co-op gallery, so we all own it. We're all the boss. And sometimes people, like, if they look too similar, they don't like it because it's not an original. I'm like, yeah, it's an original. So that could be what's bugging me, is what's I painted the first time isn't coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was going to look at the stream so I can step back.
I really like it.
Oh, I like it. No, I like the blues in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be about time to stop. I think I'm going to put a little...
Ooh.
I got to do the... Oh, we could splatter on this one.
Ooh.
That gets me all excited. I might darken. I don't know if it needs it. I do things, and I don't know if they need it. Oh, here, we could go side to side, like just like across. That didn't work like I wanted. I probably just pulled that off camera. I think I was more confident that way. I don't know if it needed that at all. I was thinking these two are kind of too similar. Maybe a little, I'm going to save room for a signature here. Now I kind of want to lighten that. Jeez, my neighbors are busy today.
I know, I keep thinking that too.
Oh, I think it's the one right next door.
Mm-hmm.
I think he gets kicked out. I don't know him that well. Or maybe he just likes to go. That's nicer. So I lightened that one. I really probably shouldn't have.
I like it. It's cute. It's catching the sun more, you know?
It brings it a little more forward. Oh, I know what I was originally going to do and I got off track. I was going to put in some... I mean, it's more grasses or whatever, but I was going to break up the... Like, I did a pretty good job here of breaking up the grass background. I don't know if I really need it.
Cute.
Didn't I say stop a while ago?
No, you didn't. Never.
I want to put like in, well, let's just see. I'm going to load it up so much it's going to get really gaudy here. Like a little, where? Really, I shouldn't put any more orange or yellow in there because there's not much of it. I have a lot more blues and greens. All right, listen to that. I think that's wise. I do like how, if I remember, when I come back and I darken, like there's a shadow in the stem, it helps pop that out more and make it have more shape to it.
Mm-hmm.
That was my stomach, I think.
No, that was mine.
Oh, it makes it more round.
I felt that right in underneath my rib.
Honey.
I'm just hungry. For some reason more today than like usual. I had the same snack.
Well,
Maybe I need more snack.
we don't do it later because I have a hard time winding down.
Yeah.
But we could move it. But maybe later isn't better.
Nah, because I'd still just probably eat after. Depends, like, I mean, if we started at like 7, I would eat before. Because then I'll just eat early at like 5.
Changed my mind.
I thought that was my stomach.
No,
I
and
got scared. I was like, oh, that's a sound.
That toilet just runs so randomly. I've never tried to fix it.
Mine, okay, ours did in the summer when we moved into the house. And then, you know, like we took the top off to see, and I was like, oh, I don't recognize that pump from like the ones that we had in our apartment.
It's the newer fangled.
Yeah, and then, so by the time we like finally, I like Googled a video about like how that works, what it is, what's probably, anyway, like I bought this seal, it stopped running. So I have one just sitting, waiting to be used.
Use it at my house?
Yeah, it's usually the cause, but I don't know if it's always the cause.
Well, how is there not, I don't know. Like it'll do it like every day for a while and then stop.
Yeah, like ours, and then it like wouldn't do it, and then it only did it in the summer, and then so by the time I would be like, okay, we're gonna do it. No. And then it would stop, and I'm like, okay, and then it has never done it again.
Yeah, it's weird. Do I need antennas? No, I'm just gonna leave them off. Emily's like, yeah. I
was looking, and then by the time I was still thinking about it, and you already answered.
Okay, I think I'm gonna.
Oh, Susie's here.
Oh, hey.
I'm so late. Beautiful painting.
Hey, I shouted you out as the house flag winner.
Boop boop.
Big congrats.
That's a cute house flag.
I've got the garden. I think I said garden flag somewhere. Typed it wrong, as I do.
Yeah.
But at least I showed it on the house. Said you need the pole.
Yeah, that would at least give you an idea of which one it is.
I haven't checked to see where it is. It's en route.
It's on the way.
So that thin white dries down. I'm gonna put more. I'm gonna put straight up white.
Yeah.
I like it that it dries down.
I like the dark behind the wings. That's really cute.
I do too.
Looks kind of like they're like paper cut out, just placed right there. It's so cute.
I was hoping it would look a little more transparent.
Susie says, I'm so excited. Can't wait to get it. Thank you.
Thanks for entering. You enter by signing up for my newsletter. Well, no, you don't enter. I do giveaways through my newsletter. I don't know when the next one is. I need to
think about it.
No, I need to have something.
Yeah, there needs to be something to give away.
Well, the hips, I did okay. But like I don't have any inventory.
Yeah.
Which is a great problem. I'm just cleaning up some paint. And I kind of was getting inventory and I've been selling well.
Ugh, bummer.
Which is why I've been doing a lot of small paintings too.
Yeah.
That's what's been selling. Oh. The fox sold. And they didn't tell me.
The fox.
So it was we painted it live in 3 parts and it was...
Oh, I forgot about him.
Because I just went down there and brought paintings. Because they just put it out.
That was a cute one.
They just put it out last weekend.
That was a cute one.
Yeah. Very kind of one color like this. Okay, if I quit talking.
Joey says this one is cute with a bee emoji.
Thank you. I'm going to splatter. Let's splatter with a... I wonder if I have a slightly better brush. This poor brush, I wipe it so much. Well, this one's a little longer. Like, maybe not. Oh, barrel. No, it's really pretty much the same length. I'm going to use it. It looks more... What is it?
Leanne says...
Oh, sorry. 5/0 Royal and Lang nickel. Go ahead.
Hang on. I just wanted to see. It sounded in my head. It sounded like we like harmonized our sorry, so I wanted to hear what it sounded like. Leanne said, "Love this cute painting. Love the colors with 2 heart emojis."
Oh, thank you.
I agree. I love the blue. I love that dark blue.
Some of it's straight up phthalo blue green shade. Some of it's the blue black. Some of it's the aqua color I mixed.
That one petal specifically, or that one flower specifically. I really love the blues on that one. So juicy.
I'm just kind of trying to make milk here.
Ugh.
You know? Oh, I just dropped. This is why I have carpet.
Can we grab it?
Yeah, sure.
Where'd it go?
It's right to the right. It just rolled off.
I see it.
And it has paint on it.
I see it. There you go.
So I have those flat, really flat, like a 5x7, thank you. Rugs.
It's blue, and it fell on a blue spot. You'll never notice.
I don't really, yeah. I'm going to just, I can always put dots on it. Is there anything else I want to cover? Do we want to cover that guy? That bee? Well, no, I don't know, so I'm going to, kind of like asking the questions makes me do it.
Mm-hmm.
Usually. Okay. Sometimes I put paint, but I'm not sure that or tape. I think I said paint. Just put some artist tape over it, but I'm not sure if it's dry enough. Or I've used foil candy wrappers. Dove. Okay.
Mm.
I think I just want... I'll do the sides later. I think I just want that. My water jars are so close together, I don't know if you could hear them.
Yeah.
Kind of vibrating.
I don't know if they can either, but I hear them.
We'll just do white. I don't want it to look like snow too much. Of course, once you say the word, then you see the thing. Oh, I didn't thank everybody that's a channel member during our...
Thank you, all our channel members.
Yeah, I should do that every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think I was, because,
Oh, that's a good one.
let me go pretend to be you for a minute. I switch accounts. I was looking, and, like, people have been members for, like, over a year now.
I know.
I was saying
No,
that.
you can,
That's so sweet.
yeah, oh, I know. It's like anything, you can unsubscribe, you can stop at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Come back, stop, come back, whatever, you know. I super appreciate it, but no pressure.
Yeah, pretty much everybody is like 9 months or above.
Wow.
Marty's been a member for 16
I think
months.
I dropped another.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'll grab it.
it's the
It's
same
the same one. Carmen's been one for 12 months. A bunch of people.
Pretty much the same place.
Yeah, literally. Hey, but it's clean now.
Sort of. It has white on it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, a little bit.
It'll just mark out the blue.
That's so funny. But okay.
Yeah, thanks for being
Thank you.
members, friends.
I think I'm going to sign up with this color. Well, I think I'm going to paint this one again similar to this way.
Mm.
I mean, the other way was fun with all the squares, but as I said, takes longer. Okay, I can't get it. There we go. What I like about the styrofoam plates is I rarely get dried bits. This might be too light. If this doesn't dry down enough, I can always glaze over it with a color. I recommend, like a lot of artists will do like a Troe for me and sign it that way, which is great. I wouldn't use I'm buying a car signature.
Yeah. I think that's smart.
Yeah. Just in case it didn't occur to somebody. I mean, you can if you want to. I just feel like, oh, why give somebody my signature out in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have all those images online. And okay, we should do I think that's going to dry down. I don't know if I like I'm fussing. This is what I do. This is what I do, though. Like, do I want this rounder? I get focused on something that really doesn't need any more attention. If I walked away from it and folded some laundry, I'd probably come back really happy with it. I could lighten the I and the B. Sometimes I've been doing that lately. Sometimes I don't. All right, just call it quits. I think we're good. I don't know if you'd really see it at that size. Which I don't know if that comment even matters. Okay, let's do a screenshot. Oh, ooh, it feels good to straighten up, but I don't know how straight my...
Marty says, great painting, Annie.
Thank you. These are cute. There are some traceables for, 2 maybe traceables for little bee paintings like this.
Mm-hmm.
One's has clover that I can picture.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh, there's a crocus. There's a bee butt and a crocus.
Crocus.
And you guys could draw these too. I don't know how wiggly I've been, but hopefully that got a screenshot. I might be able to use this palette again for something. Kind of run out of mixing room. I'm gonna look at the chat quick and say goodbye. I can see people. Hi, people. Oh, hi, people. I heard a YouTuber say, don't talk in a high voice. Low voice is better.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, geez. Well, I'm not a guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what if you naturally have a super high voice?
Yeah, I think you just go with what you have.
True.
Okay, guys, I couldn't be a full-time artist without all of you. I super appreciate your support. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.